official death toll from Covid-19 in Italy's worst affected region of Lombardy has jumped by more than 100 in just one day.
In China, the number of new cases is the lowest in weeks, with nearly all in Wuhan, the epicenter of the outbreak.
Well, no real surprise that the coronavirus is dominating the international newspapers. Let's start with the UK's Financial Times. It's leading on Italy's quarantine in what the paper describes as the rich north of the country. It goes on to say that the crackdown has brought on fears of a recession. And the actual image, this picture is of Milan's main shopping centre. And as you can see, completely, well, virtually deserted. The weekend surge in cases has now made Italy the worst hit nation outside of China. The Japan Times focuses on the mass hysteria surrounding this virus, and it says that rumours about possible cures are literally going viral online, including things like sesame oil, rocks, even sea lettuce. It says that the fake fixes are spreading like the infection itself. And finally, the Singapore's Straits Times focuses on how the weekend sports fixtures have been hit by fears of the coronavirus. The image is of a wrestling match. This is a sumo match in Osaka, but as you can see, there are virtually no spectators at all. So you're
the Daily Telegraph calling the quarantine in Italy a farce, reporting that dozens of flights from lockdown areas were permitted to land in the UK. The paper claims that 17 flights left Milan on Sunday alone, and passengers were not put into quarantine or tested for the virus when they arrived.
The Daily Mail, which splashes with the latest coronavirus death in the UK, also says there was confusion over monitoring travellers arriving to the UK from Italy.
Lots of pictures as well of Prince Harry and Meghan as well. The Daily Mirror reports that Tesco is now rationing some items after some shoppers stripped the shelves of stuff like beans, pasta and long-life milk. The Covid-19 coronavirus. It's now killed 3 people in the UK and infected nearly 300 more. Most of those are likely to make a full recovery. Let's take a look at the situation around the rest of the world for you this morning. There are just over 110,000 cases in total. Hundreds of people affected in North America, thousands across Europe, the Middle East and Asia. 3/4 of all infections are in mainland China, where the disease originated, of course. More than 3,000 people there have died and 60,000 have recovered. South Korea has the highest number of confirmed cases outside China, where more than 7,300 people have tested positive there. Italy has a similar number of infections and 366 people have died in Italy. Over the weekend, the Italian government tried to control the spread by putting the country's northern regions into lockdown. That, in total, affected around 16 million people.